What's going on, guys? Your boy XQ420 here. Sorry about the delay. Shit, internet. Something's going on. I know Riverside did some updates, and I'll be damned. The shit won't load up on my computer. I'm on my iPad currently. I guess you got to have multiple forms of medium now.
Well, they are an Israeli company, so hopefully they're fucking their service up because they're getting the shit bombed out of them. Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah. So you might want to just switch to fucking StreamYard just because.
Golly. I might have to switch up the whole gig.
It like hurts your soul, doesn't it? It's like, fuck.
You can't get away, can you? Is there any way to get away?
You can't. Well, you could stuff them all in a gas chamber, but other than that, no, you can't get away.
Stuff is crazy, man. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's all companies like this. Is this a standard?
They find a way to infiltrate everything because they're like a parasite. You know, they're like if we were look at us like an ecosystem, they're the parasite that infiltrates and kills the host. Thinks it's going to survive and take over, but ends up dying after the host dies. That's exactly what we're looking at here. So
okay. Means that after the host dies, it dies with it. Okay, I mean, so I like that. I like that action right there. But
well,
I mean,
we're the host, so I don't like that. We are the host.
Oh, yeah, that might be a slight issue then when you say it like that.
Yeah, it's an issue.
Well, look, the thing is, maybe we'll do it like the movie Fallen. Denzel Washington. You remember that movie?
Which one was that? I know I've seen it. I've seen all of his shit.
Okay. So this was the one where they were trying to figure out he was a detective and he was trying to figure out who the killer was. But the killer had the same MO, but clues were different. And he ended up finding out that it was a demon that could possess people. And it was going around killing people that it possessed.
Yeah, I don't remember this one. I know I've seen it, but I just don't remember it. It's been that long. And it looks like it's an older one from like the 80s, right? Damn, he's been around forever.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's the one right there. That is the one. But that's actually an excellent movie. Okay. If you haven't seen it. So
what's the one?
Definitely.
What's the one where he's a cop and they got this team comes to him and they got some technology where they're looking at this chick in her house and then he shines a laser beam through it. Do you remember? Do you know what I'm talking about? It had some like time travel technology aspect to it.
Why is that one not ringing a bell?
I don't know. Nobody traveled, but you could see back in time and like watch it. And then he figures out that he's not just watching it, he can interact with it. And like, it was something, I remember he shines a laser beam in there and to see if he can see it in the other world that they're watching and it goes through. So it was really like a gateway into time. And they were like detectives trying to solve some crime.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I'm gonna have to see if I can find that one. I know on the Fallen movie, he was if you killed the person who was who had the demon in him, they would just leave the body and go to the next person.
Right.
So that was the issue there. Oh, another great Denzel movie, Inside Man. Fantastic movie.
Is that a bank job movie?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that the one where Clive Owen hides in the wall at the end?
Yeah, I think wasn't they stealing from Uish people?
I don't recall. I just remember a bank heist movie where they built like a fake wall inside, and then homeboy Clive Owen like fucking lived in that wall for like a week.
Yeah,
and then he just walked on out of the bitch at the end, like everything was cool. Pretty smart.
That was it. That was pretty good. They had the whole thing set up where they had it looked like they had killed somebody and everything, and it was fake blood and all that stuff. I mean, they had it together. Was it
Bro, I saw a movie yesterday, and I liked it. I can't fucking believe it. Like, I'm blown away.
You sure about that?
I'm sure I liked it. It was good all around. It was called
Oh, wow.
They Will Kill You.
No, that's the one I told you about.
You told me about that shit?
Yeah, we said it on Sunday, where I told you the pig's head.
The pig's
They
head.
give you immortality.
Bro, the ending was slick, too. They kept their immortality. That was slick. I like the whole thing. And see, I was like doubting it because the cover art didn't really grab me, but I know I had heard it, and it was probably from you. It was ringing in my head, so I'm like, fuck it. Let me just hit the button on that. And so as soon as I seen like the first head come off and the blood squirt like everywhere, I was like,
yep.
I was like, what do we have here?
Yep, blood squirting everywhere. It's like it was an over the top movie. Like,
yes, and then I didn't know what was going on, and then when the dude put his head back on and like all cleaned together, I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, that threw me off because at first I was like, oh damn, she fucking people up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, but they ain't got no chance against her. And then they walk out, dude holding his head. I was like, hold on, what am I watching?
So, I'd like to go to the orgy room, please.
Oh, is that where you want to drop you off?
Oh man,
he's going to drop you off in the orgy room.
He just looks down and it's just a writhing mess of bodies like all on each other. It was wild.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, and all those people were immortal. Well, I guess I'm assuming most of them were. So
yes,
that pig's head must have plenty of room. It didn't look like it had enough room for thousands of people, but I guess it did.
See, I wasn't expecting no pig head because on that tablet it showed the big old demon with the fucking horns. So I figured we'd have something like that, and then they threw that pig's head out there. But that pig's head was pretty cool.
Yeah, but the demon possessed the pig's head. You know, when they walked up there, you've seen it in the glass, and it comes down and possesses the pig head. And then when the woman puts the pig's head on and starts fighting, it almost
that was badass. I liked it. I liked everything about it. It had a kind of that like that trashy pulp film kind of like a Pulp Fiction kind of not the movie Pulp Fiction, but the genre Pulp Fiction. It felt kind of like that. It felt kind of like the Tarantino movies. With the fucking car and with the alien or the green shit asteroid, whatever, and everyone had the fucking shit all over their head. What was that? Planet Terror? Was that Planet Terror? Mm-hmm. I should rewatch those. Those were good. I haven't seen them in a while, but this movie had that feel. So here's a big question. I got to watch something when I get the fuck off of here. And so what am I going to watch tonight? We got to help me pick something out because I'm tired of watching Star Trek and Supernatural. And I started watching House, but it just was depressing. And it's the same show every episode. And so I need something to watch tonight. And you got to help me pick it out.
Now, when you say, is this your first go around with House? Is this the first time you watching House?
Yeah.
Okay, because that show's from 2005.
Right.
That's an old show.
Right.
I know because my guy I live with, friends with in college, he was big into that because House was he's a jackass. He's like
every episode's the same. Every episode's the same. It doesn't matter what the fuck. Someone gets all fucked up. They get in the hospital and they spend the whole show trying to figure out what it is. And then he has an epiphany and he saves them. And he's like, see, I just justified being a dick the whole show. And that's every episode. You don't need to see nothing else.
So you don't need nothing else. That's all you need to know. Well, look, here's what I do know, okay? I mean, if you hang on just long enough, Supergirl will be out for you on digital. They said they're having to pull it. Bo said they got 2 weeks left and they got to pull it. I said, damn,
From the
man.
theaters, they pulling it. It's going to be on digital in 2 weeks, right? Man,
yep,
okay,
that's what I heard.
Okay. So here's the thing. There once upon a time, a movie came out in the movie theaters, and then it left the movie theaters. A lot of movies would stick around a long time in the movie theaters because they were still bringing in fucking money. Something like Back to the Future was probably in theaters for like a whole fucking year. You know what I mean? Like, good movies stuck around, and that's just how it went. Then the movie would leave the theaters, and you'd be like, man, when's that shit going to come out on fucking DVD or VHS or whatever the fuck? And you would wait months, and you wouldn't hear nothing. 8 months later, yeah, if you're lucky, like in the early days when the VCR just came out, that shit would take a year and a half and shit. Shit, E.T. didn't come out for 20 fucking years. Like, my dad had a bootleg copy of E.T. back in the day, and it was terrible. But that shit didn't come out for 20 years, right? And so they understood that when you don't have access to something that either you really liked and you want to see again, or you missed and the hype is so big you're dying to see it, and they put that weight in there, the sales would blow up when the shit came out because people were hungry for it. They knew how to work a market then. They don't know how to work a market today. They just don't. They just don't. And a part of this, I think, was with fucking COVID when they decided to do, what movie was it that was a big deal that they made the fucking first simultaneous release? It was like on streaming and theaters the same day.
It was, was it Black Widow?
I don't think so. I don't think
it was Black Widow, because I did go to
was it a Batman movie?
Which one?
Let's look it up. It had to have been a Warner Brothers. I thought it might have been a Batman. What was the first movie to stream and be in theaters at the same time? Oh, these motherfuckers are stupid. That's stupid. This shit's, oh my god, how ridiculous.
Hold on.
They gave me some answer. They gave me some bullshit. They gave me some answer that was some bullshit. Let me ask Grok. God damn it, Grok, fuck off. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I thought it's definitely a Warner Brothers movie. Oh, was it in
2021 or was it in 2020?
I don't know. Maybe a John Wick? Was it a John Wick or?
I don't know. It won't John Wick.
I
think it was a Disney movie. '20. Hold on. Theaters and okay, let's see here. Let's see. Several movies was released. Oh, it said several movies. Onward.
It's giving me some bullshit answers, dude. Like some straight bullshit answers. Like Trolls World Tour was the fuck off. What is your problem?
It's talking about Hamilton and Greyhound. Man, this shit ain't right. Raya and the Last Dragon. I don't even know what that is. It's got Ben Affleck the way back. I'm like, come on, cuz. I know that ain't it. Was it Birds of Prey? Oh, Birds of Prey. I went and watched Birds of Prey. Man, when I look at this, when I look at 2020 right now, it's making me feel like I went to theater and watched all this shit. And I know I went in the theaters in 2020.
The only movie I remember going to the theaters to see was like, I think I went to the movies to see Aquaman for some fucking reason. I think I bought that AMC movie pass, you know what I mean? The fucking monthly movie pass for $29.99 that they did for a limited time. I literally went once. I bought that pass and I literally went one time.
I ain't gonna lie, but that's the way to go if you watch it. If you're a movie if you're like a theater goer, that's what you do. But that's a deal. That's a flat out deal. Was it? I think it's 3 movies a week.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. So I know it won't Bad Boys for Life. Bad Boys for Life came out in 2020. Are we sure? You see, I think this is some of that shit where they going back and they redoing history.
Bro, speaking of that, there's another fucking Mandela effect people are picking up on very recently. I don't know if you heard about this one.
What's that?
So answer me this question. In Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, what was it that the golden ticket was packaged in?
What was it packaged in?
Yeah, how did you get the golden ticket?
You got it through one of the candies, didn't you? Like one of the chocolates?
Well, this is the controversy. You have to tell me specifically what it came in. It came in the big chocolate bar, right?
Yeah. I mean, that was the whole premise.
Right. Well, there's now a fucking Mandela effect where the kid opens up a moon pie trying to get the golden ticket.
A what?
A moon pie. A chocolate marshmallow fucking thing. I just saw the video today, and I'm not the expert on Willy Wonka or none of that shit. But this is the latest ripple that has come up in a conspiracy-related video.
Huh.
I don't know enough about it, but I know enough to know that motherfucker came in a chocolate bar. You had to buy the goddamn chocolate bar, not some motherfucking moon pie.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. I found it. This is the one. Wonder Woman 1984 was the first one major blockbuster released day to date. Yeah. Where you could watch it in the theater or at the house on HBO Max.
That's plausible. I thought it was something else, but I understand that. I thought that was also like a John Wick or a fucking something like that. Something else.
There's another one. When did the last John Wick 4 come out? I think John Wick 4 was 20. That's actually 2023. Shit, we were clear. John Wick 4 was chapter 4.
So I've watched those movies now. I've watched all those movies now probably 4 or 5 times. And definitively, no question, the best one is the first one. Like, hands down. It's simple. It doesn't get hung up on itself. It's not overly complicated. And by the time you get to number 4, it's a little too polished. It's a little extravagant.
Do you feel like there's too many people that's badass?
Well, it's a society of badass people, so...
Yeah, mm-hmm. Because you know, in the fourth one, you got the Asian dude.
Well, I love that fight, but yes, but they got the other 2 Asian dudes who fight him at the end, and they're like, man, we're sorry about this. We're big fans, and they're like loving him the whole time, and they're fighting each other, and they're like, we did pretty good, right? We did good, right? And then they die. but like, that kind of showed that there was a different side to the assassin, right? Because it's not always, you don't always hate the guy. You know what I mean? But you got to, even if you respect him and you like him, you got to do your job anyway. And the respect was there the whole time. And I thought that was an interesting facet to include.
Okay. Hey, well, Corey, look, I mean, you called for it and said John Wick 5 is officially in development.
Because he's not dead. And that's
But team are actively developing a completely new story that does not involve the high table. That's right, Corey.
I mean, there's not. That's it, man. The rest of life is just futile now. Knowing this, I mean,
Mister, he's got to dismantle the high table. That's the whole premise of John Wick. I mean, that's where we were going towards. I thought.
I mean, so there's no way he's dead because if they try to pull a fucking Black Panther, like, fuck you, dude. Like,
no,
seriously, like,
give him...
they can't pull a Black Panther.
Come on now, Black Panther's a classic.
Yeah, but there was no Black Panther in it, right? They had a Black Panther movie with no Black Panther. Okay, if you have a John Wick movie with no John Wick, it's gonna like just ruin everything.
Oh no,
and
John Wick's gonna be in it.
Of course he's gonna be in it. Of course he's gonna be in it.
But they're just not going to have him doing anything with the high table.
But then what are we talking about here? Then what the fuck? I mean, what are we doing here?
It's a completely new storyline, man. I don't know what other storyline there would be besides him going and killing the folks on the high table. That would be the storyline, right?
Yeah, because that other bitch was just a duke or something, right? He was like fourth down the rung.
Yeah.
See, what do we expect as Hollywood? If they can ruin it, if they can ruin anything, they're gonna ruin everything. You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
Hey, well, they got your boy coming up right here shortly. Elliot Page in the Odyssey. She's supposed to be some badass he soldier. You know what I'm saying?
No one's gonna see that. I mean, I think that shit. People were saying the trailer was getting ratioed more than whatever that last piece of shit movie was. So many pieces of shit movies, it's hard to keep track.
600,000.
Okay, let me explain something. The Odyssey and all that shit. These niggas are Greek. Okay, that's how that shit goes. All right.
Hey, Helen of Troy's gonna be black. Helen of Troy's gonna be black as this counter that I'm sitting in front of. She's gonna be black as this mouse right here. That's your Helen of Troy. Just to let you know.
Didn't she have the face to stop 1,000 ships and all that?
Yeah.
Was that her?
She did.
A black chick could have there's some smoking ass black chicks out there. You can't bullshit. I mean, so she better at least be smoking hot and not like a short hair blonde one. You know what I'm talking about? Hate those.
Said I hate those. Come on, cuz.
That short hair blonde shit? No, dude. Stop trying to be a guy. Stop trying to be a white guy with your blonde hair.
No, it's the hold on. Let's see if I can pull up. I can't share my screen here, I don't think. No, I can't share it on this app. Let's see. The Odyssey. Helen of Troy. I think this is the chick that was in Us. The black chick that was in Us.
Us. Which one was Us? Is that something I would have seen?
Yeah, that was the Jordan Peele movie. Yeah, Corey, look this up. Lupita Nyong. Lupita. Yeah.
Spell that last name?
Nyong. Lupita Nyong.
Oh, I know. I've seen this chick around. She's been around and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's Helen of Troy?
Yeah.
Who's the producer? Is he is he Jewish?
It's fucking Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, he's probably crypto-Jewish. So here's the deal. Things come out that people come out with certain talents and they're great at what they do for a while, but then at the end, everyone fucking sucks. That's just how it goes. So look at Steven Spielberg in that new Disclosure movie. I hear that is a royal piece of garbage.
Yeah, some people said it's pretty bad.
I ain't never seen the trailer, man. I think we should watch the trailer. Let me see if I can find this shit.
Well, look, man, I don't know, but like soft alien movies are like PG-13 alien movies. I don't know, man. There's something about it. But Odyssey comes out next week. Is that right? Yeah, next Friday.
Is it in streaming or theaters?
No, in theaters. Yeah, your boy Matt Damon's in it. Tom Holland, Robert Pattinson, Anne Hathaway. Shit.
There's a bunch of has-beens, dude. I'm tired of people who've been around for 40 years. All right, I think. Tell me if there's no sound. I can't. Tell me if there's no sound. I should have sound, right?
Yeah, I hear it.
I am much more inclined now than I was when I made Close Encounters to really believe that we're not the only intelligent civilization in the universe.
What did you steal?
Secrets. People have a right to know the truth.
This is a story about us. All of us.
Good morning, Kansas City.
Up against the most extraordinary event in human history.
What's happening to me? I'm frightened. I'm frightened out of my wits.
You don't need to be. You have someone else.
Daniel Keller.
Who is this?
Do not go back to the house. They found you. I don't know who you are, but they're gonna kill you.
The human race cannot accept what we know. We need to stop it any way we can.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
This 79-year cover-up of the truth has to end.
We're interrupting our coverage.
How will disclosure change us? I believe for the better. It will remind us of our capacity for empathy, and that there is something bigger out there than just ourselves.
The only way to know your purpose is to go back to where it all began. I know you.
I know you do. What happened to us?
I used to say to myself, wouldn't it be wonderful if all of this turned out to be true? I'm now thinking, wouldn't it be wonderful for people to know they're coming? All of this is true.
Disclosure Day.
Lane.
Well, I'll give him some credit. The trailer wasn't bad. It presented what could be an okay movie. Flimsy, kind of tropish, stereotypical plot. But it looks like it doesn't necessarily look like a piece of shit just from the trailer, right? But the reviews of it are awful.
Yeah, but
like,
it's run of the mill.
Atrocious.
Like
run of the mill. I'll give you that. Run of the mill for sure. And Emily Blunt Emily Blunt normally I think is super hot, but she looks kind of like a mom in this film. So maybe she doesn't have her time also.
Some Emily Blunt, woo,
bro. But she was in that fucking that Tom Cruise movie with the fucking time loops.
Edge of Tomorrow.
That's a great movie. I've probably seen it like 15 times.
That is a good movie.
So you know another movie I saw? I saw another movie last week, and it was so meh, I almost didn't mention it, but I saw The Death of a Unicorn movie. Did you watch that?
I ain't seen that. I heard it was spoof.
Anything that's got Paul Rudd in it is just like bound to be like totally meh, like flatline, like I don't like it, but it's just bland, like. It was bland, but it had the hot chick who plays Wednesday.
Okay,
I like her.
All right. Well, hey, look, I mean, we got Pinocchio Unstrung coming out July 24th.
Oh, is that from the fucking is that from the Winnie the Pooh people, the Blood and Honey people? because all this shit is now. Oh man, holy shit! All this stuff is a public domain because it's like 100 years old. You know, it just went public domain. Motherfucking Nancy Drew mysteries.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, they could make some fucked up Nancy Drew stuff.
Well,
and
I
if Nancy Drew
read Hardy Boys.
Yeah, Hardy Boys. That's what I was about to say. If Nancy Drew is going public domain now, Hardy Boys got to be right around the corner. You know,
right. I actually like reading their stuff, and I hate reading. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I remember, and I had a bunch of Hardy Boys choose your own adventure books, where it's like, if you want to do this, remember those? If you want to do this, go to page 12. If you want to do that, go to page 17. Right
there, it is.
Those things are fucking cool. Those were cool. When I was a kid, there was some cool shit. There was cool shit. A lot cooler than the shit they got today.
Now I ain't gonna lie, I haven't delved into that the horror universe that they got with this Pinocchio, Bambi. They got the Peter Pan Neverland one. Of course you got the 2 Winnie the Poohs. I think that's all of them right now. Winnie the Poohs, Bambi, Peter Pan, and now Pinocchio.
Fucking like Tom Sawyer and all that shit should be open source for a while. No one's done a remake of that.
Yeah, they got Robert Englund in this Pinocchio movie. So I mean, he is Freddy Krueger. Like,
yeah,
I think that's why
he's old. He's got to be like fucking 90, bro. He's old. He's got to be old as hell.
Yeah, I think that's why they hadn't redone Freddy Krueger, just because, I mean, it's Robert Englund. I mean, it's just like...
Well, they did. They did it with the dude from fucking Watchmen?
And they couldn't make but one movie, and they said, never mind.
And I didn't think that movie was as bad as people made it out to be. It wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible. I mean, you know what remake I really did like? If you can, I guess you could consider it a remake. They remade Friday the 13th, not a sequel, but a remake, and it had the dude from Supernatural in it. They had Sam from Supernatural was the star of it.
Okay,
and it was good. It was good. It was like a modern retelling of the old classic, fucking very tropish story. You know, one guy's trying to do something good, and you got a bunch of bullies with a bunch of chicks, you know, and have a weekend in this fucking house. And it was so cut right from the 80s. It even had a great fucking titties and ass scene in it. And it was just perfect. It was just good. And Jason could run, which was creepy because he never ran before. And so that was a good one. People didn't like that shit either, but I really liked it.
It had a good titties and ass scene.
That's all, dude. You can't have a movie remake, especially from an 80s movie, and not have tits and ass in it. And they gotta be not good tits and ass.
Yeah, especially it can't be no media. What they're gonna get you? Zendaya gonna be butt naked right here shortly.
Oh man, I don't want.
That's Tom Holland's girl, man. Zendaya.
Yeah, I know exactly who it is. Like, she ugly, bro. She ugly. She ugly. Look at a picture of her next to a picture of Sydney Sweeney, bro. No, it's not even a question. Sydney Sweeney should just be cloned and the female role in every movie.
Hey, well, look, I mean, they got which I'll be in the theaters to watch this one. Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm interested.
Oh, I'll definitely see it. Whether I'll go to the movies or not is hard to say.
Yeah.
Just, I'd rather just steal it or something. So,
I mean, dang.
They're getting good with the cams. They're getting good with the fucking theater cams lately.
Are they?
The sound is always the dead giveaway, man. But sometimes you get them where they plug directly into the projector digital audio, and so you get the filmed screen, but you get the digital audio. So those are really good if you can find those. They're kind of rare, but they pop up periodically.
Okay. So we got that. We got Super Troopers 3 in August. I'm not convinced that they can do a good Super Troopers at this point in time.
The first one was obviously the best, and it was funny. And when they drank that syrup and shit, man, that was just too much.
Yeah, so we got that. We got the end of Oak Street. You seen that? That's a dang... They sitting there chilling, all of a sudden dinosaurs come out and start eating food. It's like
Yes.
a movie.
Yes, I saw that. That looked pretty interesting. Well, I don't know nothing about it. So
Yeah, I don't either. I just know that all of a sudden they start getting ate by dinosaurs. I'm like, oh
like
shit.
the whole
Okay.
like the whole neighborhood got transplanted, you know.
Yep. What else we got out here? Damn, they doing another Insidious. Ain't they like 8 of those? It's about like
I
Saw.
don't, which one is that? Insidious. I don't think I know that one.
Yeah, the Insidious series. Let's see, how many Insidious movies are there? Okay. Let's see something here. How many Insidious Insidious universe? Okay, so there's 5. There's 5. There's 5 of them, and this is gonna be the 6th one.
Is it like ghosts and shit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Patrick Wilson, isn't he also in the Paranormal? What is it? Is it
I believe so.
Paranormal? No, it's not. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
The
you're talking
fucking home,
Paranormal
the found
Activity?
footage. Yeah. Isn't he in that one also?
I don't think he's in that one.
Okay.
But this one,
I actually watched like the first 3 or 4 of those. You know what I watched recently? I watched the first 4 Final Destination. And they were all on point. They were good. They checked every box. Of course, a little ridiculous at times, but fun, good stuff. I approve.
well, you know,
I started watching 5.
What's key about those movies, and what I also thought was key in the They Will Kill You movie is the fact that it was 1 hour and 20 minutes. Like we got a little bit of backstory. We understand, okay, she's in this hotel now. All right, find out she's trying to find her sister, and then let's just ride. Like, I ain't need all this expose. Hold me up for 2.5 hours for no reason. I mean,
Yes. It was action right from the jump.
right.
Like, right in the beginning, you know. So I wish that they would have, seemed like the storyline needed a little more follow through to that opening scene. Like, her dad's involvement with the cult and all that stuff, and why'd she shoot him, and why was he chasing her, and like they never really follow that up.
Right,
that was kind of the only hole that I saw in the whole thing. They could have connected it back to him somehow, like it was a family thing.
That was just more of like, hey, our dad's an asshole, and he looked like he was probably like a foster parent, almost like. They're remaking Resident Evil, but this one's supposed to be like just straight horror and not like the Mila Jovovich.
Dude, the Mila Jovovich ones were stupid as fuck. Like,
come on,
I went back and tried watching that first one like not too long ago, and I couldn't do it. I got like 20 minutes in, and I'm like, this is stupid. Like the original Resident fucking Evil, you go to the mansion. You fucking go to the mansion, and you're getting your shit fucked with while you're walking through the mansion with the secret puzzles, and that's what it should be. That's completely what it should be.
No, the only thing that got me, okay, is when they got to, I think it was the last movie or whatever, you know, I think the movie before it ends with, because I went with my buddy Jace, because he wanted to go watch all these movies. He loved Resident Evil, the games and stuff. I never really played them, but I remember one of the movies, it ended with them on top of the White House, and you see all the hordes of zombies coming around. I'm like, oh man, boy, this next movie is about to pop off, okay? And then you get to the next movie, and Mila Jovovich is in the desert and some damn dragon chasing her. I'm like, well, what happened to the badass shit I was about to see? Y'all were surrounded. And it had like her up there, Jill Valentine. It had, Wesker. It had all these people, and it was like, man, y'all gonna have to fight off all these hordes of zombies. I was like, oh man, we about to see some shit. And then we didn't see anything.
I actually bought Resident Evil 2 recently. It was on sale for like $5. You know, the remade version.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't put any time into it all. I should get back to that. Man, I buy a lot of games that I don't ever get to. I got like, man, I buy so many fucking games and then they just sit there. I got a
Okay.
whole
Hey,
huge.
well, Corey,
my
that's
Steam
gonna
library is big.
That's gonna be our main topic, which I know I'm a little late on telling folks, but the gaming industry's struggling. The gaming industry's in trouble.
You know, it's fun. It's funny because like I would rephrase that. I would say that the corporate gaming world is crumbling, but the fucking winners this whole past year, man, some of these indie developers, teams of like 20, 40, 60 people, they're fucking crushing it, dude. Like I brought it up before, but that game Windrose, I picked up Windrose, which is a pirate survival game with ship battles. And like, it's basically competition for Skull and Bones that Ubisoft put off and was a complete fucking disaster. It was like $70 at launch. Nobody fucking bought it. The game was buggy as hell. Everything sucked. And like this tiny indie team just showed that they can fucking outdo the pros at their own fucking game. So yeah, they're fucked. The corporate gaming people, Amazon, like shut down their whole gaming studio. They're taking New World offline, man. Holy shit. Let me talk about New World for a second because it's an absolutely wild story. But they decided they were going to put out this MMO called New World, which was originally going to be a survival game. So it had a ton of survival aspects, chopping trees and plucking cotton and all that shit, right? All the shit you do in survival games. Except building houses. They took the building houses out. But that game launched, and it was supposed to be this big, grand entrance into the gaming world. And they spent fucking $100 million on the shit, and they promised they'd be around for 10 years. They have a 10-year commitment to New World. And, well, it's only been 5 years, and they're pulling the plug in, like, I think in December. And when the game came out, it was a total fucking mess. People found, like, all kinds of economy exploits where you could just, like, copy your own money. And people were walking around with, like, billions of gold and shit, and it destroyed the economy. And shit was all glitchy, and it was just bad. But believe it or not, they fucking fixed everything. And right now, if you go play fucking New World, it is an absolutely killer experience. I mean, there's nobody on servers anymore. So it's kind of hard to get groups for their things that need groups. But they did everything right as far as they built their own engine. The engine was great. The sound was unbelievable. Like when you hit something, it went fucking thump and you felt it. I mean, it was like everything about the game as far as from a playability standpoint, it was just great. But they just decided to kill the whole division, like the entire gaming division. They were going to use that engine to build the next Lord of the Rings MMO. And if it was anything like New World in playability, it would have been an absolute fucking blockbuster hit. It was just amazing. But that got the plug pulled. And so what else? A whole bunch of they pulled the plug on their own store. You can't buy games from them anymore. What they still have left is Amazon Luna, which comes free with your Prime subscription, and all that stuff. And there you can stream the games live. You can just play them live, from their servers. So you don't have to download shit, which I think cloud gaming is the future of gaming, period. Like it's simple. You can have a piece of junk PC. Yeah. I pay $20 a month for GeForce Now, and I get it's like having the best, newest modern rig in the world, like at my fingertips. They're running like 5090s and shit now. It's like, so your gaming experience is fucking perfect. And for $20 a month, it's the best $20 a month I spend. Because I spend at least 20, 30 hours a month playing games. It's worth every penny. And all I got is this little Mac here, this little Mac Mini that you can't really play any games on.
Right.
So it's really great. And see, I know they're looking for solutions to make gaming easier. Like coming up with like the Steam machine that came out, which is going to total failure.
I don't know if they're looking to solutions to make it easier per se. They're looking to see how they can capitalize more on the revenue. Well, AAA studios, your Sony's, your Xbox. If you just look right here recently, Xbox just said 3,200 people is going to be gone right here in the next 2 months.
And I just saw a thing that said because of the price of RAM and hard drives and all that shit going up, that the price of the fucking Xbox is going to go up another $150.
Yeah. I think a PlayStation Pro is $900 right now.
Bro, like, when are these console fucks going to realize they're lazy PC gamers? That's all they are. Console players are lazy PC gamers.
Yeah, but
they want to sit on the fucking couch.
Here's what the deal is, though. So, and Nintendo hadn't They've always done this. They've always said, fuck PC, fuck everything. You're buying our console, okay? And if you want to play our game, you will be playing it on our console. But Sony just came out and said that, besides like your MMO games that they could see where you would need crossplay, majority of their games are not going to have any physical disc by 2028. No physical disc, and they won't be on PC. So you won't be able to get any, like your single player games and stuff like that. You won't be able to get any of them on PC. And you have no physical.
So this is the problem. They're fundamentally selling you a PC that they have just formatted to keep you exclusive to them.
Mm-hmm.
That entire concept to me is kind of repugnant. The PC market is so big. The PC gaming market is so fucking big. Like you can get 90% of the games that are out there, and those 10%, they're asking people. See, but here's another thing: motherfucking people who play consoles, they play consoles. That's just how it is. And there's a lot of those fucking people.
Yeah, like me. I play console forever. That's all I've ever played.
But all it really is just a PC. It's a PC now. That's because it has all the same specs of probably even a low-end PC. Like, so the hardware isn't worth the fucking money. You're paying for the exclusive games. What percentage of games on consoles are exclusive now?
Well, just your big IPs are going to be exclusives. So like your Nintendo's going to have like Mario, Zelda. PlayStation's going to have God of War. What's the other one? They got a couple other ones. Sony has those. Xbox has Halo. Gears of War. So there's some exclusive stuff across the board on them, but most of them blend lines. They're not exclusive to a particular brand. Just some of the bigger games that they know they can kind of milk a particular market from, they keep it exclusive. So, I mean, that's what I've seen. But I mean, right now, AAA studios are in trouble. Okay, now of course the game I told you I played Destiny 2. Of course, there's no more updates. They gave the final update to the game. They did that probably about a month ago now. And I ain't gonna lie to you, the final update to the game, shit, bro. It's just what niggas have been asking for about 6 years now. Like they did everything to the game that folks have been asking for. They said, hey man, give me a reason to play all this shit. And they gave you a reason to play all of it, and then like, all right, we ain't gonna make nothing else. It's like, well, hold on a second. And then they said, well, we're shutting that down, and we're going.
They're working on Destiny 3
marathon.
They got Destiny 3 coming.
They said they don't. They said they don't.
I thought I saw a confirmation. Let me see this.
They said they do not.
Oh, I thought it was.
That's the Roman, like, so okay, so here's the history of Bungie. So you've got Bungie, the individual studio, okay, and they made your titles like Marathon, and then Bungie got in bed with Microsoft and made Halo. They left Microsoft, but they couldn't take the Halo IP with them. Microsoft kept Halo on Xbox. And so then Bungie went and signed with Activision. Made Destiny. They were actually still supposed to be with Activision as of last year, if I'm correct. Because it was like a whole 10-year. It's a 10-year deal that they were supposed to have. But they end up parting ways, if I'm correct, in 2018 with Activision. Remained a solo studio until 2022 when they sold out to Sony. And so, pretty much what has happened, and when they sold out to Sony, they were a studio of 1,600 people. That was in 2022. They're down to 400 people now.
Damn.
Yeah, and their only IP that they have right now that's active and current is Marathon. And Marathon has currently like 6,000 players on Steam, which is Steam was 2/3 of its player base. So
yeah, that's no good.
That's
not good at all. You got games that are literally dead that have more players than that.
That's what's and look, what's crazy is that
is it a bad game? I mean, is it a bad game, or people just don't care because the market is so full, or what's the problem?
No, so Marathon is an extraction shooter, and people don't like extraction shooters, man. Casual people do not like extraction shooters.
They're tough. They're fucking hard, and so I've played a couple of them. I played Arc Raiders. I got Arc Raiders. I played that. But I don't really feel like that's a true extract. You do extract, obviously, but I don't feel like it's a true extraction shooter. I've got like 800 hours in Hunt Showdown. You ever played Hunt Showdown?
No, I've heard they've talked about Hunt Showdown, and I think Tarkov was the other one.
Tarkov is real hard. I never played it. I kind of want to play it, but I don't want to drop the $50, and it's not on GeForce now. But Hunt Showdown is an absolutely fucking unbelievable stellar game. Okay, let me put it this way. I have like 800 hours in the fucking thing. I've only successfully extracted with the prize. You know, you got to kill the fucking boss. So you got to get these you have to like get these markers, and you got these little portals. You seal these portals, and it tells you where the boss is. And so then everyone will converge where the boss is, right? And
can the other people kill you?
Yes. Fuck yes.
All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's fucking, dude, in 800 hours, I've successfully extracted like 3 times. Like gotten the prize and gotten out. Let me play this. I'm going to play this trailer.
Okay.
Because Hunt Showdown is like, it's an unbelievably great game. It just makes you want to like punch your monitor like constantly. It's that fucking hard.
Yeah, so here's what I'm saying. People, okay, go ahead and play it, and then I'll tell you what I'm saying.
Thanks, Otis. So much for being quiet.
Just get the clue and let's move out. Got it. We are not alone. Doesn't matter. Just stick to it.
You got one.
You were saying? Get any new holes in you? Not that I noticed. Looky here. This one had a bulge. No thanks. I'll stick to my uppercut. Okay, we're here.
Let's cook up that bird nice and proper, shall we?
After you.
Shit. Banish that thing. Let's get the bounty out of here.
I'll do the honors.
Well, I'm guessing everyone knows we're here now.
Yep. What next? Now, we see who's hunting who.
Okay, so that must be the new expansion.
Well, what they did was they rebuilt the whole game in the new version of their engine, which is it's gorgeous. But yeah, it's hard as fuck. It's one of them games where every time I play it, I sit there and I'm like, do I really want to put myself through this? And I got to take a minute.
And so what you just said, when people get off work, that is not what they're looking.
You're correct. You're 100% correct. And I hear Tarkov is a bitch too. I hear Tarkov is the same. Like you getting fucked up.
Marathon's the exact same way. So Marathon, they say, you know, some of those other games like Art Raiders and stuff, they're like, it's more PvE than the PvP side. But they said in Marathon, but you gonna meet folks. You might meet 3 or 4 teams. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to get past them and successfully extract. So,
and one thing that's fucked up about Hunt Showdown is when you're a solo player and you want to go in and play, you will never go up against another solo player. You're dumped into a match. You get to pick teams of 2 or teams of 3, but you will always 100% of the time be the only solo guy in a fucking match full of teams.
So just to let you know. Yeah,
it's brutal. The game is brutal. It hurts your soul.
So here's the issue that they ran into, Bungie, on that. So they took, and they were saying that Destiny 2 wasn't profitable, but what ended up happening is that they were taking funds that Destiny 2 was making, and they were funneling it into Marathon and other quote-unquote incubation projects. The rumblings is that they spent $250 million making Marathon. Do you know how many copies of that game you got to sell at $40 a pop?
Bro, they could have taken that $250 million and just given it to the shareholders, and they would have been thrilled.
That's what I mean. So you got. So think about this, okay? The game came out in March. Now, like I said, 2/3 of its player base bought it solely on PC. The highest player count that it's ever had was 89,000. Okay. Currently, Destiny 2, which is across all PC and consoles, and it's more console than PC because it came later to PC. It wasn't originally on PC at all. Destiny 2, with no updates, except this final one that it did, is sitting at 90,000 concurrent players.
And that's all platforms?
No, that's just Steam only.
Oh, that's Steam only. Oh, so you're probably looking double that.
Yeah, at the very least, because they said that Destiny would probably be more like a third on Steam on PC. Most people still play that console.
So I thought it was okay, but what frustrated me was I didn't know what to fucking. There was so many different things, and if I were to buy all the different things, it would have been like $500. And I'm like, so that's a lot for some new player to want to get into.
What are you talking about?
Because Destiny has all these expansions to it, and you got to buy all those fucking things.
You can buy everything for $20 now.
Oh, really? Oh, really? No shit.
The whole shebang, $20. But they got everything in a bundle. Here you go. Have a good day. You know what I'm saying? But
I've watched a couple of videos on criticism of Destiny 2, and the impression I got was that, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. And like they changed all kinds of systems and stuff at some point in its history and moved away from how the game originally was. And so a lot of people left because of that. That's kind of what I got the picture.
Okay, so they meant okay, and just to let you know, with the marathon, they currently have like 6,000 concurrent players right now on Steam per day, with their low being like 3,000. Like a $250 million game, and that's the one that you're gonna keep going. Okay, I mean, obviously that's crazy. The issue that they had. Okay, so from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2, when Destiny 2 came out, they tried to swing the pendulum too much because folks were complaining about, in PvP, all the special weapons that were getting used and everything. So it's like, okay, we're going to do something here. We're going to make it where you have double primaries. Okay. So you can run 2 auto rifles or 2 scout rifles, or auto rifle and a sidearm, as opposed to an auto rifle, a shotgun, and a rocket launcher, or an auto rifle, a sniper rifle, and a rocket launcher, or a machine gun. So the issue was that they took like your snipers and shotguns and they put them down in the power slot. And folks are like, man, what the hell is this? And like, I mean, we told you that. We just didn't like how much special ammo was in PvP. Not to completely change the game. So they ended up making Forsaken, which reverted all those changes. They went back to the old system, which Forsaken is one of the best expansions they ever made. Taken King, Forsaken, Witch Queen, and the Final Shape, I say are probably their top tier expansions. But they had to do a total pendulum swing because they just got people who, just didn't make great decisions throughout his life. Now, the reason that I like playing it is because I can get everything in one game. If I want to go shoot enemies and not think about anything, you know what I'm saying? I can go run quick play and I can shoot some enemies. All right. If I want to play PvP, I can go play PvP. If I want to play PvEVP, they've got that mode as well, which is Gambit.
Right.
Yeah, you shoot enemies, you deposit motes. Once you deposit enough motes, you can invade the other people's area and kill them. You know what I'm saying? And take their motes. So they've got that mode. Okay. You've got raids, a la like a World of Warcraft. You got raids. You've got dungeons, which are kind of like mini raids. So the raids are six player activities. The dungeons are 3 player activities. So like you got like this wide range of stuff. You got a competitive mode for PvP. You got Trials of Osiris on the weekend, which was a competitive mode. Like, so it had so much all encompassed in one game, which is what made it appealing. And when you got off work, man, if you just wanted to go run one story, and it had a campaign. Every time you got an expansion, you got a new campaign. You had exotic missions. So, like, if you got off work, you could go home and run two story missions, and you feel like you progressed. If that's all you got time for, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to if you go and you get on that extraction shooter, and you go out there and you get a piece of loot, and then somebody comes up and shoots you in the back of the head, and you just lost an hour.
Those guys who are real good at extraction shooters, they play all the time. Like if you watch some of the YouTubers and Twitch guys who play Hunt Showdown, they're elite and they're on there 8 hours, 10 hours a day. Like it's unfucking real. The guy, that's the problem with Hunt Showdown, but for sure. And I'm assuming most extraction shooters is you got an elite groups of guys at the top, and everyone else is just fucking shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, you just fodder, bud. That's all you are, man. And you get fed to the wolves. And so it feels bad when you go out there and you finally get a piece of gear. And let's say you do get out. Well, you go into your next match and you get killed and they take your gear.
That's rough for having your gear get lost.
You're like, hold on a second. I just worked all this time and got it, and then I went back in and I died in like 3 minutes and I lost it.
Yeah, so in Hunt Showdown, when you fucking pick your hunter, you have like all this stuff that you unlock over time playing different weapons and stuff. But they don't really give you any weapons. You get rewarded some stuff sometimes, but you get rewarded in these points when you complete each round, and you got to buy your loadout, right? So you got to buy your loadout. So you can buy your loadout, spend 2,000 or 3,000 points, and go into a match and be dead in like 30 seconds. And all that shit, all that money you just spent went away. Gone.
Man said you'd be done right here shortly. It said, man, and I mean immediately be dead. And you'd be like, damn it. So that feels bad. So another issue that we're having is that, especially on your AAA side, the cost of making the game is so high. Because a lot of these people are in places of the world that cost a lot of money. So like Bungie, their studio is in like Seattle. Nigga, you want to talk about damn cost of living. You know what I'm saying? So like these people like demand higher salaries because otherwise they can't live in the area and make the game. On top of that, you've got you'll be sitting there, you're making the game, and all of a sudden somebody comes in and like, man, scrap all that and start over. You be 8 months into the game that you make it. You're like, hey, what do you mean? We've been working on this for 8 months. Yeah, do something else. I mean, it's like we just spent $5 million. You know,
that's like this fucking game recently, man. Ashes of Creation. I don't know if you heard about Ashes of Creation. It was an MMO that I think they crowdfunded a whole bunch of money in the beginning, a couple $1 million, like $5 million or something. And it's been in development for like 6-7 years. People have been having YouTube channels talking about the whole fucking thing. And then it gets released to early access on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
And immediately people realized the whole thing was a fucking scam. The game they released on Steam, the little part that they had released was like, it was all cut from like assets that you would get. You know, they bought the assets instead of made them themselves. You know, it was just a total fucking rip. And then the fucking board of directors ended up firing the CEO because he embezzled like all the money. And it was a big shit show, dude. It was a complete nightmare. And yeah, so fucking, man, it was an example of what can happen when shit goes unchecked.
Well, yeah, that's the issue. Most of these CEOs at companies are fucking douchebags, man. They're douchebags and they steal money from the company and they sink them and somehow they get another fucking job or a golden parachute getting out of there.
Yeah, how the fuck? Like, that's gotta be some Illuminati shit, man. Or they gotta be of the of that Jewish persuasion.
hey, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, when you talk about folks that should be strung up, those niggas should be strung up. I was like, Bo, you firing folks and everything, and you just bought your fifth penthouse. Man, fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna leave the company in shambles. And this is your doing.
Yeah.
That's what they talk about with Pete Parsons. Somehow he convinced Sony to buy Bungie for $3.6 billion.
You know, and it's wild because, like, with this example in particular, they were genuinely working on a game.
Yeah.
They were started to at least work on the game. All they had to do was finish the fucking game, and even if it's a bad game, at least they would make some money and the fucking all that stuff. And, you know, it might suck, but people would buy it because people are desperate for new games that are, you know, but there was a way out. It seems like sticking through with the project is more beneficial than rug pulling the fucking thing. But people still rug pull anyway.
Dude, I know. Do you remember the game Concord that had came out?
Yeah, for a day. It came out for like a day, right?
2 weeks. It's estimated that Sony spent between $200 to $400 million to develop that game for the last 2 weeks. $2 weeks.
Bro, Star Wars, dude, the Star Wars movies didn't even cost $400 million to make. Like, how the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Hey, we over here, we got our nose turned up when they say a movie costs $250 million to make.
Yeah, well, here's the problem. Whoever greenlit that funding is the guy who's got to get fired. Like, that fucking guy just destroyed that company. All these people making bad decisions need to go. And they don't go. Why don't they get... Man, I liked it when corporate America was just ruthless and they just cut your head off if you lost them 5% that quarter.
Yeah, hey, now you can lose $500 million, and it's like, well, I mean, it's all good. But just shrug the shoulders. It's like, well, we just lay some people off and they'll look better. I'm like, bro. I was like, how you gonna spend $400 million and the thing lasts 2 weeks? They said there was like 10 niggas up there playing that game. I'm like, bro, how'd y'all swing and miss that bad? 8-year development. 8 years of development.
That's a lot of fucking time to just throw out the fucking window, man.
And you get 2 weeks. That's what they got. And when I say they got 2 weeks, Corey, they pulled the fucking plug. Like, you can't even play the game.
Are they, for that kind of money, you'd think they would just revamp it into something else or alter the project or pivot somehow.
Dude, I don't know. But I think let's see, hold on. How many people have been laid off in the gaming industry this year? It's a crazy amount, man. Okay, so just this year so far, across 86 companies, which includes the closure of 23 gaming studios, 8,312 people have been laid off.
Jesus Christ. That's a lot.
That's so far this year in the gaming industry. Dude, like if you're sitting at Bungie right now and you look at Marathon's numbers and you're getting 3,000 people playing the game and 6,000 tops in a 24-hour period, nigga, you need to be looking a gig. They're about to shut your studio down.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. Like, Sony's going to shut the shit down. Which is insane because they just paid $3.6 billion for it.
Maybe it was some, I don't know, maybe they just did the whole thing for a big tax write-off. Who the fuck knows?
I keep hearing that, okay? like when they built these new townhouse apartments over on Regency, and I was looking at it and I was like, dude, they're charging $2,200 a month for these townhouse apartments. I was like, given I've seen some more cars in there, but they still got a big ass flag up there that says you can move in today. So they ain't nowhere near full. And I talk to people and they're like, oh, well, maybe somebody needs a tax write-off. I said, I don't want to just go and just lose some money just so I can write off some taxes. I mean, you know, I'm like, I want to make a solid investment. So it's just like, okay, so we're gonna buy Bungie for $3.6 billion. We're gonna shut down the game that has, one of the games has put them on the map. They had the original Marathon, they had Halo, Destiny was their baby. We're gonna shut that down and we're gonna stick with a game that's got nobody playing it hardly. All right, and that's the way we're gonna roll. And that's what we spent $3.6 billion on for 3,000 people playing on Steam on Marathon.
Bro, they could have spent that money to end fucking hunger in America. How about that?
You're like, dude, like some of the thinking around on what we got going on as far as the corporate America, it makes no sense, like at all. So it's like when, it's like when we talk about the stock market, it's like the stock market loves layoffs. Folks got fired. Yeah, you go up 10 points. You're like, hold on a second. Isn't that a bad indicator when folks get let go? I said, no, it's great. I said, but who's great for?
Not the people getting laid off.
It's kind of like, what is it? AI. Like, they were like, man, AI's gonna take your job out. And now Anthropic and OpenAI, old Sam Altman, he's like, well, AI is just more like a helper. We still need folk. I was like, well, you just said it was going to take us out. It's because AI bullshit too.
AI is a mess. It's a fucking mess. It doesn't work. It doesn't give you shit for answer. What did we try to look up earlier? They couldn't tell us the right fucking answer to like fuck you, dude. Fuck you. I can look at Google myself, asshole. I don't need you to look at it for me. Shit.
That's what I was saying. I said, damn, Bo, you're supposed to be helping me out, and it can't help me one bit. So it don't make no damn sense at all, man. So yeah, the gaming world is struggling a little bit. And honestly, the games that I've seen that's had massive success, with lots of people continuing to play them, is the games that don't have the best graphics. Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, and bullshit games like that. They keep niggas in there. They're not hard to update. They don't have to worry about shit looking good. Like I understand the game looking good, but the better the game looks, the more they had to spend and the less money they're probably gonna make.
And then when you have games come out that you have a whole bunch of games that came out, like a bunch of survival games and stuff that are like that pixel shit, like fucking Valheim. Valheim came out, and you could run that shit on like a Commodore 64. Those fucking graphics are all kinds of fucking blocky and stuff, right? And people love that fucking game. Sold millions of copies, you know. So the graphics don't always make the game. Sometimes they do. Like I'm playing. What am I playing? I'm playing Cyberpunk 2077 right now because it was on sale for $17. How can you pass that up? And so them graphics are good as fuck. I mean, they're good. You look at it and you're like, holy shit, that's good. That's like a fucking animated movie almost, you know?
Well, yeah, single player games usually demand good looking graphics a lot of times. Yeah, so like your God of Wars, your 007, stuff like that. Your GTA 6 is coming out.
There's a new 007 game out. I don't know how good it is. It's kind of under the radar, but I think it's a AAA title.
Yeah, First Light. I think his name is
First Light. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, here's the problem, man. Like Steam kind of ruins their own market to a degree because I know these motherfuckers. Every game goes on sale at some point. I might have to wait 2 months, 4 months, but every game I want that's $50-$60 will go on sale for, you know, at the most $29.99 at some point, and that's when I'll scoop it up. And so the fact that their sales are so good and they regularly run through a lot of new titles has to hurt them on sales when games release at launch. Although I'm completely contradicted by GTA 6. That motherfucker is. I couldn't. How many? What did they pre-sell? 100 million copies at $100 a piece.
It's something crazy, dude. They made like $3 billion.
Crazy number. Yeah, and dude, that was they're done. They're profit wise, they're fucking done, bro. They fucking. Well, let's say even if the game costs $500 million to make.
Yeah.
They still just 6x their fucking money, dude.
Yeah. They made out like bandits on that shit. But GTA is one of those titles that niggas are gonna come play. Like there just ain't no doubt about it. It's just it's an iconic title. People love those games. You know why they love those games? Because people love debauchery, and they know they can't go out and do debaucherous activities themselves because they're pussies. Okay, so they love getting on the game and doing some wild shit. Okay, so that's all there is to it. So, so guys, let us know if there's any games you're playing. If you've seen any of your favorite games that are getting the axe. You know what I'm saying? Destiny 2 got the axe, but you know I'm still up there playing it because I like PvP. So, and there ain't no other game that can scratch that PvP itch. You know, at one point in time it was Halo. I played that in college like crazy, and then I didn't have anything else once they shut Halo down. And then all of a sudden I picked up Destiny. I was like, oh shit, this feels like Halo. I was like, oh, it's because the people who made Halo. That's why. I was like, oh man, I got supers, I got space magic, I got different guns. So you know, we got that. So if you're in the gaming industry, man, keep your head on a swivel, bud, because shit, bro, especially if you're at a AAA studio, nigga, you in trouble right now. That's all I know, because they are laying folk off as hard as they can lay people off. So we appreciate everybody being with us. Guys, CoreyHughes.org. Get both his books. Warner from History, JFK. Both volumes are out. Okay. Corey, are we going to be able to do any type of signed copies? Are we working on signed copies?
I'm about to put up a pre-order for them.
Okay.
Because I don't have the money to buy them up front, so I got to do some pre-orders to get some money to buy them. So,
okay.
But yeah, it's going to be basically $100, and you'll get both books signed, and that's how it's going to be.
Okay.
So.
All right, guys. Yeah. So get on board, get involved. All right. Go ahead and once he gets those pre-orders going, go ahead and get that going. Maybe for a birthday, maybe for Christmas. You can hold them back and they're good gifts later on in the year. Get your history from the #1 historian. All right, as far as JFK goes. And make sure you go into bloodyhistory.substack.com to get your World War II history as well. Me, myself, xq420.com for everything I do. Of course, I've got some sports takes up there as well. So if you like some sports, I'm doing a little talking about that as well. So we appreciate everybody for being with us. And we'll catch y'all. Oh, McGregor's fighting this weekend in Holloway.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, man. I'll be there for that. My girlfriend's going to be out of town, so
cool.
this weekend. So it'll be McGregor and Holloway. I don't even know how I'm feeling about this. McGregor should lose, but I don't know. I feel like some shenanigans are at play here. That's all I'm saying. They're fighting at 170. They're not even fighting at 155. They're fighting at 170. So they're fighting at welterweight. So, but it's a banger card. The card's actually a banger card. So, we're usually on What Is True podcast. That's usually where we're at. And so you can find that on Rumble. So make sure you join us for that. And, of course, Day Zero on Sunday. So appreciate everybody for being with us. We'll catch y'all later on. Peace out.